Wow, what a summer it's been. Thanks to 128 supporters, we were able to hire a cinematographer and complete summer filming production on Dresden 1957. We now have 95% of this film in the can. I'm Eric, I'm the writer and director on Dresden 1957, the lost story of Ontario's worst workplace tragedy and the immigrant workers who lost their lives. Joe and I started filming last summer, combining filming interviews with research and story development, and we were right to start early. Just last week, our oldest interviewee, Chris Trent, passed away. Chris was the son of Hendrik Trent, one of the victims of the Dresden tragedy. He was 95 years old. I'm really grateful to have met Chris, and I'm even more grateful that his story will be part of Dresden 1957. But his passing reminds us of the urgency driving this project. I spent this past winter focusing on traditional film funding, on broadcasters and other Canadian film organizations. But it's a tough market for documentaries right now, even for an incredible story like this one. That's why we launched a crowdfunding campaign in June. Thanks to incredible support from our community, we reached our target of $78,000. Our summer filming schedule started in Nova Scotia, where we shot 4 interviews, and visited Pier 21, where all of the families in this story first arrived from the Netherlands in the early 50s. In early August, our cinematographer Pavel arrived from Poland, and we began the most intense phase of production, 30 days of filming, with exceptional results. Pavel is the artist I dreamed of finding, and his beautiful cinematography will ensure that this is not only an incredible story, but also a beautiful film. There are many highlights from the summer, so here are just a few. On August 14, the anniversary of the tragedy, we held a memorial event in Dresden. That included a moment of silence at 7 p.m., which is the time of the cave-in. A big thank you to Al Komanek and the Old Czech Hall, where we held the event. We were given access to the old waterworks, the water treatment plant and pumping station that was built after the tragedy. These are the buildings that these men would have built had they not lost their lives so early in the project. We may be the last people to see the insides of these buildings because they are going to be demolished at some point. We not only saw inside these buildings, but we filmed inside these buildings, so that will be part of Dresden 1957. We interviewed 2 people who were involved in the recovery operation after the tragedy. This was the difficult task of digging for the bodies, all the while fearing the possibility of another cave-in. Thank you to Mary Jane and Alicia for putting us in touch with Jim Coyle and Wilma Wellman. These are important additions to the story. We also got access to several construction sites, which allowed us to film both modern construction happening today, but also artistic shots of Earth and Earth moving. Thank you to Zaya Janou and Jory Hunter for making that possible. Then there was the day we filmed stormy weather near Port Bruce. That was intense.
We are semi-storm chasing here, and it's almost scary how good man's weather is coming up. Here's the shot we're getting, showing the beautiful landscape and the very threatening sky and clouds above them. And the wind is picking up unbelievably fast.
Now, if there's one thing that stands out about our experiences this summer, it's the incredible warmth and kindness and interest shown to us, even by complete strangers we just meet on the street. I felt sure that 3 guys with cameras on roadsides and wandering around towns would arouse suspicion. Nope, not a bit of it. Instead, we got interest, genuine curiosity. Amazing number of people had heard of this project, which is absolutely incredible. And we even had many people stopping just to check that we were okay. It was very touching. So thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to our supporters who made the filming possible this summer, to the many new friends who helped us throughout the summer. Thank you to reporters who've covered the story and spread awareness. And thank you to the strangers who just checked to see that we were okay. Thank you, everyone. We're grateful. Thank you for watching. We're gearing up now for the next big phase of work on Dresden 1957, but stay tuned. We got lots more great stuff to share with you. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel, It's a simple way to support this project, to follow our progress, and just join us on our journey as we make this film happen together.
This part to capture the act, because we have footage of a guy hitting a ball in the 50s.
Oh yeah.
So this is like the kind of like the shot that would go right in front of it. That's it. So Pavel, you know what? We don't need the swing. It's the action of waiting for the swing.
Are you taking video or a picture?